Gators.
Visit expresspros.com. Do it today. And with more than 860 local
Gators.
you get the hiring support you need at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. From college to the pros, the NFL draft is where it all starts. The Tennessee Titans select even more teams, more picks. This is what we're talking about. He comes in and keeps it with the Burns jersey. The best NFL draft coverage listening on Fox Sports Radio.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I've been smoking for 40 years. Grew up in a house full of smoke. When the house gets all smoky, that's when I feel at home. That's good graphics. It's good graphics when it's all smoky inside. That's what I like. Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 fog. They don't got that on PlayStation. I'm from Los Angeles. Detroit. To do this correctly. Screenshot. Screenshot. You're from right here. You're from right here. You're trying to say you're from right here. Why am I getting music on my radio? I see the biceps, huh? See the, you want to see the other one, huh? Oh, you want to see the other one?
Bobby says here, Ben, you stayed in Texas long with both parties in Texas or not? Okay, federal issue. Well, I know Sheriff Sanders was living in Texas there, so that's what the phone call was. I don't know whether that's okay. I'm not sure where the other party was. Might have been in Mississippi, old Mississippi,
Greek gods on the wall.
someone has to be smart. You're trying to prove your immense knowledge, and you're trying to bait someone to call it if you're to play. I got you. Now, there was a video, I mentioned this earlier, I didn't say it all, backed up by the now, really disturbing video. I think Bill Belichick has been kidnapped. Did you see this? So, there's a video clip going around of Bill Belichick in a sit-down interview with CBS Morning News, or something over there at CBS. In the interview, Belichick, they called his exit a mutual decision. And then when he was called out on it by the guy that was doing the interview, he pointed out, no, it was a mutual decision. But that was just the thing.
What up, Ray? How you doing?
This whole thing was.
I know it. I don't call you a bluff all the time.
Jordan Hudson. But she was behind, like, next to a wall he did the interview. And I'm sure it's like she was in control.
Research,
It was very bizarre.
Pookie
The 24
is Garfield's blanket. Right. Pookie is missing. That's when the blanket, you have no blanket. I was raised by a woman born in 1922. That's my age. My master is 103, and that's when my training starts. You kids today, you haven't even chosen your master, and you're like, born this century? God, you're disgusting. I definitely knew who my master was when I was, your family maybe your family. I shave my back for a living. What do you do? What do you do for a living? Have you ever had a real job? Tell me, are you proud of all that work? That civilian? You could be driving a truck. You could be unpacking a truck. You could be selling the stuff that came out of the truck. That's it, bro. Me, I worked a lot in the truck unpacking side. leaning heavily towards the truck unpacking, and close to the selling, but not too much selling. Not too much selling. I ain't no dealer. Okay. But a lot of people, we need you to just to drive delivery for DoorDash. If I was in LA now, I'd probably be a DoorDash driver, but I'm too old for that. And I'm not needy. Those jobs belong to civilians, bro. Back to radio. Your job in Los Angeles is helping people stay clean. Maybe suggest laundry. Just tell people when they smell bad. You know what I'm saying? Be honest. Your job is to be honest with people. I like this look. I think I'm gonna have to go get me like an Akuma chain or something, just like a. I like this look, the necklace, but I mean, obviously, I shouldn't be using a dirty wife beater. But what if I had like a furry wife beater? Nobody has a fur necklace. I could have the first fur necklace. I Google fur necklace, and I'm just getting a bunch of change, dog. Boil manga. What's that? I don't know what boil manga is. I love Turkish and Portuguese women. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. Portuguese and Turkish women hit differently. Egypt won't save Palestine because all the women of Egypt are free and they don't want to be oppressed. The Egypt woman has freed her man from the Palestine bullshit. The Egypt woman will not sell her man or herself back into the bullshit. The only people saving this entire earth are the women of Egypt. Yeah. Thinking about some Egyptian girls. I know you don't want one. More from me. Less competition. Everybody's like, oh, I want to get a Chinese. I want to get a Japanese. I just had some Chinese. I want some Egyptian now. I'm looking at them Iranian. Hey. The Iranian women are beautiful, but they're not free. Don't touch. You get the same woman in Egypt, but she's free. It's fun to be bad and do bad things and think about bad girls because I'm a bad boy. But I don't want to be bad forever. I want to do something good. So I look at good girls. And I've seen the good girls. But we've only seen the tip of the iceberg. The most beautiful woman in the world has probably never even been seen before. And she's walking around right now. Now every man can think he's the best looking. Go ahead. Even I think I'm the best looking. I know that's a delusion of my illusion. I mean, I see my illusion. I got the back. I look like goddamn Captain Underpants. You know what I'm saying? What do you think I'm wearing? I want 27 minutes in. I want to hit the hour, which is 21 minutes away from the radio cracking off the scores. Today's the scores. Then I can chill. This episode just hit 100 in 28 minutes. Not bad. $100 views in 28 minutes. YouTube is a video. I know my stats. It doesn't have to be a game for me to know the numbers. I'm peeling off a pepperoni. If I had Pepperoni nipples. What if I had pepperoni nipples? Think about it. No cursing or spoilers because, yeah, kids need to watch later. No kissing or cursing because kids might accidentally watch. You know, I can't type very fast, but my fingers work. There's a lot of people that don't have working fingers. They can type fast, and they're hella strong. But what would you rather have? Would you rather actually have working fingers? The main difference between a man and a woman is a man's hands can do this. But a woman can't open her hands. And if they do, they have no power. So you have shorter fingers, which is a better mechanical advantage. Them little hands just can't get out. It's Monday, the 28th. I don't need to count my money. It's almost payday. What day is that? Thursday? Wednesday night, payday. Cheers. What do you want to do on payday? What do you want to do on payday with me? $56 paydays a year? No, that's every week. Nobody gets paid every week. Even in the NFL, you get a game check every 2 weeks. $17,000 divided by 30. I have a high estimate of 566 paydays. You might live an extra day, but you waiting for a payday, that's a long time to survive. Many people never get a payday at all. Because they're communists, of course. You can get paid multiple times a day in pickles, but a payday is when the US dollars. That's USD. Life is about 2,000 paydays and 30,000 days. You have 30,000 days. And at best you will get paid on 2,000. I'm like the first human that has ever done that math. Who just died? Yo, dog, the Pope just died. What's 88 times 12? 88 times 12? 10,556 months. He had balanced his budget 10,000. Sebastian Angels says hi. If the Pope would get paid twice a month, he only got 2,000 paychecks. But he lived. What is, how many? 88 times 365? I am a 17,000 day old. I have at least another 500 days before I turn 18. Where's my text on screen? $32,230 days old. I am 17,500 days old. I am 17,500 days away from 18,000. My clock is not normal. Twelve times 365. Fourth 4,000 day old baby in chat. That's a big fat typo. It's the empty hurricane. But if your beer is empty, rip the top off it. Okay. And now I can get the last drops. Okay. Last drops, baby. Life hack, I know. Try it. And you get at least a drop, bro. Sometimes that's all you want, because your mouth tastes like. You could have that last drop too. And I ripped that shit in half. I thought my thumb would be bleeding, but no, thumb didn't even bleed, but it did hurt. Usually you just cut it with scissors. I ain't seen, nobody has that hack except me, because I'm poor as fuck, just like my viewers. I mean, we lean towards Miller. My dad, he always drank the OG Budweisers, the American flag Budweisers. That's what my dad liked. Most of the smokers smoked Camel cigarettes. It's from Turkey. You found out that the places they grow turkey tobacco is real close to Constantinople. Yeah, most of the tobacco was grown near the capital of the Turks. So that's why you say Turkish tobacco. That means that just comes from Constantinople. And I mean, I've had Camels a few times. They're always nice. I never complain. Usually, Camel Crush. You would always have to squeeze the shit. And they were smoking a lot of Camel Crush in Cincinnati. And I never had a single drip of alcohol in Cincinnati. Joe Cool is Joe Burrow. So I'm on that Joe Cool pack. Every single pack to me is Joe Cool. Okay. When I lived in Joseph House, they said, go live at the Joseph House. And everybody in Cincinnati knows what Joseph House is. (1536) Republic Street, Cincinnati. It's that simple. That means it's on 15th Street downtown. on the corner of Liberty and Republic is the Joseph House, and they probably recently relocated it. I'm so ghetto, I go live in the ghetto, like over the Rhine. I ain't going to sleep, man. I got half a pizza. I got the beer. No, this is if I go if that's it. That's all I got to drink for the rest of the night. You know, the average YouTuber, you can't even see it through their cup. They drink through a mug. Here we're being transparent. You can see exactly how much. I'm drinking 25 ounces of Hurricane every 48 hours. So I probably won't be drinking tomorrow, because I let the body, all the toxins digest, and give it 48 hours to pass one beer. 48 hours between beers. That's half an ounce for every hour. Okay? I missed the radio check. Lakers lost a big one. The Kings choked in Edmonton. There's a big traffic accident in Edmonton today, and then the LA Kings lost. Memphis is booty basketball. What kind of fucking idiot wants to be? Do you want to be a Memphis basketball fan? Why? Why? What's wrong with you? They need to move. You take the Grizzlies and let them play in Cincinnati, because we know who pays the fucking bills around here. Take the Grizzlies, go play in Cincinnati. Man, they see the Bengals' new running back, his initials are TB. So I can't even say his name. Just Ray. It sounds like Teddy, but with a Tade. His name is Tade Bell or something. You think about Taj Mahal? No. There's so many places in India. Nobody even cares, dude. Because there's too many people in India for people outside to care, bro. You see, the world is full of places nobody's ever been, and nobody wants to go to India because there's too many people there to fucking care. I'm pro-Pakistani. Man, I grew up a long ass time ago, but I'm still of this Nintendo the Nintendo, NFL, wrestling, VHS, porno, Hustler magazine generation. I am the Khan of Balochistan. Now, Baluchistan they have a job to transfer all the gas from Iran to Pakistan. Yesterday there was a big explosion and all the gas is gone now. But now nobody has a job in Balochistan because their job is to carry gallons of gas on the motorcycle. I'm not spelling it right. How do you spell it? Balochistan. B-A... We call them the Baloch people in Balochistan, okay? Indian traveling in... He must be fucking lost, dude, because he does not belong in Balochistan, okay? It's right there on the... Is right there on the coast of the ocean, near Bombay. It's near Bombay, but fuck Bombay. We go around Bombay. We go aroundo, on the groundo. Okay. Aroundo on the groundo. Fuck Bombay. And don't let no Chinese engineers get close, okay? Don't let the Chinese engineers get close, bro. Okay? One engineer is worth 1,000 soldiers. One engineer is worth 1,000 soldiers. It's hard to spell Balochistan correctly. B-O-L-O-H-S. It's not even on the map. Bombay is a port in India. Okay. Bombay Billy was like the old slur for calling any Indian. But you have to remember that the Indians, they support Israel because the Pakistans support the Palestines. Okay, so the I versus the P. India and Pakistan. I spelled it wrong. Palestine and Pakistan. See, the axis of evil are the two I's versus the two P's. The Israel and India versus the Pakistan and the Palestine. That is the war. Now, most people are going to say, oh yeah, India's not at war. But they are. You'll be very confused to see that India does support Israel, and Pakistan does support Palestine. Yeah, I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. I wish I was making it up, guys, but you're gonna have to come and stop me. Eventually, they're gonna have to come and stop me from talking. I don't even drink. I drink every 2 days so I can sink ships with my loose lips. No, what we're doing. Africa. Africa's pretty fucking big, you know. There's only some real The Nigerians are like in the middle. Only in the middle you get to the real. In South Africa, America has tended to support the Central Africa, and the coastal Africa is still always going to be colonized by whoever they choose to do business with, because the Africans, you know, they're 200 years behind us, but they pick their friends. The Africans will pick their own friends. And most of them, because they won't be educated, won't even know. You have to have an education to actually know what's up. And they have no education. They have what they're allowed to have. They have curated content. Yeah, curated content. Unless you were individually homeschooled by and a lot of us were, if you're born in the 70s. But these kids today, I thought you were 12. Man, you're not from South Africa, okay? I can't trust everything you I mean, I'll let you pick one that's true. Are you 12 or are you watching me in South Africa? Well, man, that 12-year-old in South Africa came stepping to me, man. All I could do was lean back and let him hit me. I barely had any to drink at all, but this is the end. There's only 20% battery on my phone. And when I went shopping for my beer, it said 91%. Damn. Radio check, 3:22 a.m. I won't be in bed till 4. Beer muscle. Do it right. $5%, huh? 5%. Make a new. And reset the chat. It's a long time to wait for 2028 to see the Olympics. LeBron James ain't playing, I'll tell you that. I suspect. Oh shit, the 49ers. I couldn't predict what wide receivers will appear in the flag football competition. It won't be Deebo Samuels. My hatred for the 49ers gives me strength. I must hate something in life. And nobody will make a mockery of what I hate. For I hate the world's greatest evil. It's me, the T-E double D. Why? Because I'm the juggernaut, bitch. I'm gonna go live on Facebook real quick. %10 battery warning on the phone. No final comments. I'm going to wrap up this episode before the battery hits 0. Bye. See you next time. I'll see myself next time. This is where I look at myself the most.